Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, we've been home from our Florida trip for a hot minute now and decided that we're going to talk about it a little, kind of share a couple experiences we had and kind of just give you a little, overall view of our thoughts on this trip we just got back from. By the way, if you're new to the channel, I'm Luke. I enjoy living life, and so does this beautiful girl next to me, my better half, Tina.
Hey guys.
She's taking the wheel today, kind of, so I can sit here and play cameraman. But where we live in Michigan, we're about a half hour, give or take a few minutes, from the east coast of Michigan along Lake Huron. So it's a beautiful day right now here in Michigan. It's 55 degrees out, blue skies, sunshine. It is just a gorgeous day. So we're heading over to Lexington, Michigan, and gonna walk around down by the water for a little bit, walk around town, maybe go in a few shops. And yeah, kind of talk about our Florida trip and just see where the afternoon leads us. But yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day. I'm very happy to be outside the house right now. I know you are too.
Me too.
It's not been the worst winter we've ever had in Michigan, but I'm kind of one of them, I don't know, I guess you could say seasonal depression guys. I don't like cold weather. I don't like gloomy days, and pretty much mid-end of October every year through about now, early mid-April, that's just kind of what we get up here. So we're taking advantage of this beautiful day and heading to Lake Huron. I mean, I'm not going swimming, not at all, unless, did you bring your suit?
No.
Okay.
No,
I guess it's still a little bit too cold for that, but anyway, I'm glad the sun is out, and we will see you guys. What? Uh-oh.
There's a Taco Bell.
Tina, we just drove by a new Taco Bell in a small town. That's big news up our way, let me tell you.
It's new.
Well, we'll have to come try it out sometime. God bless the Taco Bell. But anyway, we will see you guys in just a few minutes when we get over into Lexington. Well, it's definitely a few degrees colder over here on the water than it was when we left the house a half hour ago, but it's still kind of gorgeous and the water looks absolutely amazing.
But cold.
But cold. But really cold. Yes, we left the house at like 57 degrees and it's like 45 degrees right now. That's okay. Of course, I have to be me, so I have shorts on, some Hey Dudes, and a long sleeve, bright yellow Disney shirt. So.
And it's 45.
And it's 45 degrees out, but I see people fishing out on the water. There's a few boats, and even a couple people fishing right along the water's edge. So, yeah, a little cool walk won't kill us.
You should have put on your hoodie.
Should have put on my hoodie, but I'll be okay. We're only going to walk out here, 100 yards and then turn around and come back. Or maybe I'll run back because I'm crying, but no, it's not that bad. That is looking north along the east coast of Michigan here, right on beautiful Lake Huron. There's a small boat, a little ways out there in the water. And I hope the camera is doing the watercolor justice because it looks gorgeous. A couple fishermen in their boat right out there. Looks like they're heading on in. Hopefully they have a good catch for the day. And here's the other side of the marina. You can see some, I think that's either a hotel or apartments or condos up that way. And now this is looking south along the east coast here in Lexington, Michigan. Well, we've now made it all the way out onto the, I don't know, what would you call this, hon? Like the break wall?
Yeah, we made it all the way to the end.
Yep, made it all the way to the end of the break wall here, and there is a boat making its way in. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's a very clear day up here, and at least from our vantage point, we can see one of the bridges to Canada down by Port Huron, which is only 20 minutes or so south of here. Takes you over to, I believe, what, Sarnia?
Yep.
In Canada?
Yep.
And then again, if it was a little more clear,
You can see some of Canada right there.
if you were kind of looking straight out, you can barely make out some buildings way over there. And that's, we're talking miles away. But you can see a little bit of Canada over there in the distance. But what a beautiful, beautiful day to take a walk out here. Now we have this beautiful boat coming in. Looks like they've enjoyed their time out there.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, listen to them waves.
Crashing.
Sounds so good, doesn't it?
It does.
It's just beautiful. I love it. Gorgeous day out here, baby.
We're pretty lucky to be living only 30 minutes from a place like this.
Yeah,
Really.
half hour away or so from the old homestead, and it's a beautiful day out here too. Barely any clouds in the sky. What ones are here are just little tiny light puffy ones that look like they're really, really high. So, yeah. It's a little breezy, but I'm doing all right. It's not too bad. You can keep me warm, love. You can keep me warm.
I will.
Well,
You know me.
I do know you,
It's either I keep you warm or throw you off a rock.
Well, let's go with the first option. Keep me warm, okay?
Okay.
You can see a lot of the sand down here coming into the marina. And of course, these ginormous rocks that pretty much go up and down the whole side over there.
Oh, my ears are a little cold. They're facing the wind now.
Yeah. So we're walking back along the walkway now, and yes, we're walking kind of into the wind a little more, which isn't helping matters, but it's okay. It's still gorgeous. And I am really enjoying this fresh air right now.
The sunshine just makes a whole difference on your demeanor and
It does.
your attitude. And
Even though our vitamin D intake isn't what it should be this time of year up here, it is good to be getting some right now. Now in the summertime, just beyond the flag over here, this nice stretch of beach is usually packed on the weekends, especially come like July and August. And it is a nice little beach area. Nice sandy bottom going into the water, and it's a fun place to be and hang out. A couple of ladies down there on the beach, I think they're searching for shark teeth, honey.
oh, you think so?
Oh yeah. I don't want to disappoint them, but
You might be there a while.
yeah, we don't get too many shark teeth up here. Well, it's been fun walking around here in Lexington, but we thought we'd sit down for a few minutes now that we're a couple hundred yards off the water. It's a little less windy, and kind of do a quick recap on our recent trip to Florida. So, I'll try to go day by day, but we'll do it quick and painless for you guys. Day one, we left in the evening about 5 o'clock from the homestead here in Michigan, drove all through the night. You actually were awake most of the trip, which I was surprised because we both worked all of Thursday. And we left on a Thursday at 5 in the evening, couple stops along the way, you know, as you do. A little bit of a stop at Buc-ee's, just south of Macon, Georgia. And we wound up at my aunt and uncle's Friday afternoon around 1:30 or so. I think we both handled the trip there pretty well.
Yes, we did.
But we were both very excited too.
Yeah.
I know I was like crazy excited. It was good to see my aunt and uncle. We ended up staying there for the weekend until Monday morning. We had a good time over the weekend. Went and seen some folks you know.
Yes. My cousin Ann and her husband. She'll always be my cousin. You know how you're so close to somebody and they're your cousin.
Yep. We met them in Hudson, Florida, not far from my aunt and uncle's. Sam's Beach Bar. Shout out to Sam's. I love you guys. I always have, always will. Just enjoyed some food there, a couple drinks, and just hanging out for a few hours, which was incredibly fun. Yeah, it was just a low-key kind of weekend. Swam a couple times at my aunt and uncle's. They have a great saltwater pool, which I just adore and love. And then Monday morning, we got up early and took off, and we drove towards Orlando, and we stopped in Webster, Florida, which is home to a ginormous indoor-outdoor flea market. It's only open on Mondays, too, so we were really lucky. Walked around there a while. I've been there numerous times over the years. This was your first time there. And your thoughts on Webster were?
It was huge. I like the puppies, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
They had puppies.
There was puppies there. Puppies, produce, palm trees, guns, knives, pretty much anything. Musical instruments, toys, hubcaps.
It was huge.
I even think I see one guy off to the side, on the outside section, selling Oompa Loompas. That was weird. Okay, maybe not quite that, but yeah, it was a heck of a trip.
But I did like Tarpon Springs. You forgot to mention Tarpon Springs.
Oh, yeah.
And that was a nice area to go to.
Yes, it was. When we were at my aunt and uncle's, they're about a half hour, give or take a few minutes, north of Tarpon Springs, which is an all-Greek community right on the west coast of Central Florida there, and that was extremely fun.
That was fun.
Got to have you try some flaming cheese.
Oh, that was so good.
That was really cool.
I wish we could try that at home.
I know, but if we try making flaming cheese at home, I don't think the outcome's going to be good. I didn't take many classes in fire management, so, you know.
Yeah, probably not.
That would probably be disaster. And Hank, the dog Hank, would probably lose his mind.
Yes.
But yeah, Tarpon Springs was great. Went down to, what was it called? Sunset Beach, I believe. They're down by Tarpon Springs.
Yes.
Walked around there a few minutes. Although it was a breezy day down there.
It was chilly.
It was a little chilly, but it was still gorgeous. Like I was ankle deep in water and I was okay. But,
yeah, you did good.
You know, 70 degrees and breezy in Florida is considered pretty chilly. And it was cool, but it was still just absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, after Webster, made our way to Orlando, checked into our hotel, and kind of just chilled for a couple hours, which felt nice after being in the car for a couple hours heading there. And Monday night, it was Tina's first adventure to Disney Springs.
Yeah, that was cool. Disney Springs was
a lot of walking because Disney Springs is gigantic. But yeah, we had a good time there walking around. There was all kinds of live entertainment. And then we waited about 20, 25, 30 minutes in line for Gideon's.
The cookies.
Yeah. And
the cookies.
I've kind of talked up Gideon's for a while now, and you kind of had no clue what I was talking about. But I think after this experience going in there, getting some cookies, trying a cold brew coffee, I think you understand why I really like it now.
Yeah.
It's a cool place. We enjoyed the heck out of those cookies. And it took us a few days to eat 3 cookies.
Oh, yeah.
But
like
they're big.
3 days.
Yeah, but they're big cookies.
They're half a pound.
Yeah, they're half a pound cookies, half the size of my head. And they're thick and they're beautiful and wonderful.
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah.
And they weren't like $15 a cookie. They were only $6 a cookie, which I think that was pretty fair.
For what you get, I think that's a good price. Being you're at a very popular bakehouse in the middle of a Disney property, I think that's a pretty fair price. And yeah, I've actually been to Gideon's in years past where I'm waiting an hour, 90 minutes in line to get in there and get your couple cookies and a coffee and get out. So under a half hour, I thought was a breeze.
We did good.
Yeah, we did really good. So that kind of wrapped up Monday. Tuesday, what did we do Tuesday? We got up and, we went to downtown Orlando on Tuesday. One of my very old and dear friends, Russ, who I worked with at Gatorland years ago, he lives in downtown Orlando now. I believe in like the Thornton Park area of downtown. And we met up with him I think you might hear his voice on a previous vlog a time or two, but I didn't really do a lot of filming during lunch because it was just good to sit there for a couple hours, catch up with him, have a nice chit chat. And yeah, but it was great being downtown Orlando. I absolutely love that city and the downtown area. It's just gorgeous. Kind of walked around Lake Eola Park for a little while. I mean, it was a beautiful day down there.
What did we do that night?
Well, later that afternoon, isn't that when I don't remember what we did.
City Walk?
No, we didn't do City
No.
Walk that night. No. I don't remember exactly what we did that night.
Mellow Mushroom? No.
Might have been. I don't remember it's only been a couple weeks, but I don't remember what the heck we did.
Anyway, we had a great time.
We had a great time. It was a wonderful Tuesday night. Go back and go back, watch the previous vlog. You'll find out what we did. Wednesday, though, was a great day because we got up and we drove down by Celebration real quick. I stopped in Starbucks right outside of Celebration, right on 192. Went in, we got a drink, said hello to my brother Jay. Jay, what's up, Jay? Not my real brother, but once a brother, always a brother kind of brother. And he works at Starbucks down there. Went in, talked to him for just a couple of quick minutes. He was on the clock, but it was good to see him. And then we went to another place that's very near and dear to my heart. We went to Gatorland. Yes, we did.
I liked Gatorland.
You did. You enjoyed Gatorland because it's kind of a slow pace kind of joint.
Was great. So many gators.
Yeah.
So many gators.
Met my buddy Joe. Joe, if you're watching, love you, brother. You know that. Joe met us up front. Talked to him for a few minutes. Seen a few of my other friends, Michael Brown. Just had a good time inside the park. Walked around. There's always something new and exciting going on there inside the park. They're always making little changes. And again, I walk through there and I can't help but smile every step because I do hold the place very near and dear. It was just a great time of life working there. I met so many people that those friendships still last today. And it was really cool to take you there for the first time.
I enjoyed it.
Yes.
I did.
We've seen lots of alligators and crocodiles and all kinds of stuff. It was a fantastic afternoon. And again, the nice thing about Gatorland, guys, you can make it a quick day, a long day. They're normally open like 10 to 5. So you can get in and out of there in a couple hours, or you can spend the whole day there. Either way, you're going to enjoy the heck out of it. Yeah. Now, later that evening, I'm remembering now, Tuesday night's still a blur. But later that night, we went to, wasn't that Mellow Mushroom?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think that was our Mellow Mushroom night, which you guys probably seen a little bit of that in the vlog too.
That was a good place.
Yeah, it was a really good place. We actually did that after we rode the Orlando Eye, or when we were there, it was called the Wheel at Icon Park. Well, in the last couple of weeks we've been home, ownership has changed again, so it's now back to the Orlando Eye at Icon Park, which is what it started off as, I believe, in 2015-16 when it opened. But we went on the big old 400-foot Ferris wheel, as a lot of people call it. You enjoyed it.
Yep.
It was beautiful.
We're going at night next time.
Yep, next time we're down, let's do a night trip on there, because I've never been on it at nighttime.
See the lights.
Yeah, I think that'll be really, really cool.
Uh-huh.
And we will plan it so that we go on it around the time that fireworks start in some of the theme parks.
Oh, yes, we will.
Because that will be extremely fun.
Cool.
It will be very cool. Tina had a night. We both went in the pool a couple times at the hotel. Now, real quick, I will tell you, we didn't really film anything at the hotel. I just didn't feel like doing that this trip, but we stayed at a Beaumont Inn, and I will actually put a screenshot in right now of the location. It was a decent hotel for what you paid. I mean, we didn't want to pay tons of money a night because you're there to, crash out for a few hours, take a shower, and hit the road. But for what we paid, it was very fair, I think. It was in a decent location. There are other locations I could have picked, but kind of Tina's first time with me doing Orlando, so I wanted to kind of stay right in the thick of things because it's just off of iDrive, and those of you that know about iDrive, you know about iDrive. It's very busy, it's very touristy, and it worked out to be a pretty decent place, though. But Thursday, you wanted some pool and sun time.
Yes, I did.
So you went out and hung out at the pool a couple hours, got some sun. I took a little walk up and down iDrive, just had a real good time. Check out that vlog. Go ahead, give me a thumbs up. Thanks. And yeah, it was just a good day. Later that afternoon, we actually head back to Disney Springs we made our way back there because we were meeting up with a couple longtime friends of mine from England. Now, I met Don and Karen through a couple friends years and years ago, and they actually, when their kids were a lot smaller, had come over from England when I worked at Gatorland, and we hung out there a little bit, and we've been friends ever since. You know, we chat often on Facebook, and they're wonderful, wonderful people. They happened to be on like a week-long holiday or so right in Orlando when we were there. So we met up with them at Disney Springs, kind of went and seen another friend, Jeff Howell, play a little bit of blues music at the House of Blues outside on the front porch. And then we kind of just walked around Disney Springs for a little bit with them. And then we went to, where did we go? I can't think of where we went. I'll probably remember it in a minute.
Back to the hotel.
Well, no, we went and got a little bite to eat with them at Disney Springs.
Right, and we went to Gideon's.
And then we went back to Gideon's. Yes, we went back to Gideon's.
We got the boys some cookies.
Yes, I wanted to get my guys a couple cookies to take home, and I know they enjoyed them greatly. Because Landon and Holden love their Gideon's. Yes, they do. But we also broke down and got another coffee to share, because you have to while you're there. And their peanut butter nitro cold brews are an amazing iced coffee. If you're into them and never had one and you happen to be there, do yourself a favor, wait in line a half hour and get one. You won't be disappointed at all. Yeah, so that was pretty much our trip. And then Friday we took off, kind of started our route home back to Michigan. We did drive this trip too, if I didn't say that earlier. We did drive down. I think I did though.
Wait, didn't you forget to mention City Walk? What day did we go?
I think Tuesday or Wednesday night.
I think so.
One of those nights.
Because that was like...
Yeah, one of those nights we went to City Walk.
Walk was so cool.
Yes.
Literally, just to walk around and look at things. My God.
Yeah, City Walk
is... You got
is...
Margaritaville, you got Hard Rock, you got a chocolate factory, you got all kinds of things, and it's just... I don't know, the atmosphere was great.
It is. If you guys aren't familiar with City Walk, you may have heard of the Universal Orlando Resort in Florida. You know, Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure, their water park, Volcano Bay. And next year we'll be able to say their newest park, Epic Universe. Can't wait to go there. City Walk is kind of like, in simple terms, their version of like a Disney Springs, right? Quick side note, if you go there before 6 p.m., you do have to pay parking because it's also where the theme park guests park their cars. So if you go at 1 o'clock because you want to go catch a movie there at the theater or grab some lunch at Margaritaville, you have to pay to park. But if you go after 6 p.m., it's free parking. So yeah, we parked there. We walked into City Walk, and it's definitely different than Disney Springs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's more...
It's just a different kind of animal, really. But yeah, I used to work at City Walk. If you go back and watch that vlog, I'll probably talk to you about the boats that I used to captain down there. Again, one of the coolest jobs ever. And I just can't help but be happy whenever I'm there. But Margaritaville, you got Bob Marley's Tribute to Freedom, his restaurant and club. The Chocolate Emporium over there. You have, the Hard Rock and the Hard Rock Live music venue. The NBC Sports Bar and Grill. You just have all kinds of stuff. But it's a cool place to go, even if you're like, man, I don't really want to spend a whole lot of money. It's the last night of vacation. Well, you know what? Do yourself a favor. Wait till about 6:30, 7 o'clock. Go there, park, go through security, walk in, just to take in the atmosphere, because it is really, really cool there.
Universal City Walk, and then there's Disney Springs. So there's two different places. They're free. They're fun to walk through. And
you can make them
great.
You can make them as cheap or as inexpensive as you want. And I say with that, in terms of if you get there and you want to buy a snack or grab some food or get a drink, then that's cool. You can spend just a few bucks, grab yourself a bottle of water or a Coke, walk around, or a Starbucks coffee, anything. Or if you're looking to make that, this is what we're doing tonight. Like, you can go to dinner, you can go to some club, get in, get some drinks. I mean, it's up to you. But yeah, they're both free to walk around and hang out in, and they're cool places. They definitely are. So yes, thank you for reminding me about City Walk. I, once again, totally forgot about that.
That was one of my favorite points in Orlando.
It was. You really enjoyed City Walk.
Yes,
and yes, I worked there for a few years, and even you never got sick and tired of going to work there because you got to see people on vacation or on their dream holiday or vacation maybe a once-in-a-lifetime trip, and you got to be with them and experience that with them, which is just unbelievable. So yeah, we had a lot of fun at City Walk, but on Friday that week, we did start off for home. Now, we made it down to Florida in like 18, 19 hours, which was pretty good time. But the way back was a little longer. We caught some traffic issues in Florida around I-75 and the Turnpike. And then kind of between Macon and Atlanta, we caught some traffic. Not in Atlanta. Atlanta, I mean, we kind of slowed down a little bit, but we didn't come to a dead stop. I mean, we got through Atlanta pretty decently. But yeah, but it took about 24 hours dead on to get home. But we stopped at Buc-ee's a time or two and, you know, just kind of took our time and enjoyed the ride home. We were both up pretty much the whole time. You stayed up too most of the ride home. You dozed off a couple times, but only for minutes. I mean, not very long.
An hour and a half?
Yeah, I'd say about an hour and a half would be pretty accurate on there. But yeah, it was really, really cool. So we enjoyed that trip immensely. And it just makes me want summer to come up here in Michigan that much faster because I love my warm weather. And I mean, I'm a Florida boy, so what can I say? So yeah, that was kind of our quick recap of our trip, but we're still here in Lexington right now, and I think we should go walk around a couple stores and see what's going on.
Yes, we should.
I think we should do that. All right, so we now made our way uptown here in Lexington. If you can see the flag waving way down there at the end, that's where the lake is. So we're just going to walk through their little downtown area. I think we'll cross the street right now and see if any businesses are open.
There's a few.
Yes, there is. I see all these t-shirts and clothes on this one store up here.
Ooh, long sleeve t-shirts.
Wherever you want to go in, sweetheart, you go in.
Go in here.
Okay, then. We're going to go in here because I see all kinds of t-shirts and some cute little shot glasses in this shop. We just come in. Play like a pirate. Kind of a cool little clothing store. Oh, now I'll walk this side with Miss Tina.
Yes.
Look at you. You see anything you like? Oh, I see palm trees.
I'm kind of more into the hoodies. So.
I know, but see, I'm drawn to palm trees. I don't wear many dresses, but you know. What you looking at? Some soaps? Nice. Cool Great Lakes t-shirts. Some teas and ooh, cherry salsa verde. Peach cherry salsa, now that would be good. Oh, this is like the stuff that we get over in Frankenmuth, Cherry Republic.
Okay.
Some soups. Hungarian mushroom soup. I like the sound of that. Some scone mixes, just add water and bake. That's cool. I like that green color up top there. It's a corksicle. Peanuts. Butter toffee candied peanuts. Oh, that would be good. And look, we have coffee.
Mackinac Island fudge coffee. What?
Michigan sweet cherry. That's what my stepdad Doug really likes. Hazelnut cream would be good. Almond joyful. Nice. Amaretto. Ooh, I'm a big amaretto fan. And Michigan maple. All right. Well, we walked around downtown for a few minutes, but there's a few things that weren't open because it's that time of the season, and also a few things that weren't open because it is Sunday. So anyway, Tina just informed me she's taking me somewhere to grab some lunch. I have no clue where that's going to be, so I guess stay tuned and we'll find out together where we're going to grab a little bite at. There's a water tower behind me, as you can see. That must mean Tina just took me to
The Water Tower Sports Pub and Grill.
ooh, the Water Tower Sports Bar and Grill. It's in Lexington Heights, which is just 2-3 miles south of Lexington. And it's got, you said, really good pizza.
Yeah, top 10 in Michigan.
Oh, it's in the top 10 in Michigan, which I'm a pizza guy, obviously. And you're my pizza girl. So, well, I think we're going to go in here then, and I guess we're going to order some pizza.
Yeah, we are.
This is kind of a surprise. I had no clue we were coming here. So, hey, bonus footage for you guys and a good meal for me. Haha, yeah. Well, we are now inside and seated. It's just kind of like your standard small town bar, but it has top 10 pizza here. And you're going to notice a lot of music playing very loudly. There's nothing I can do about that, but I'll do my best to show you guys the pizza and describe it to you. I did not know this, but it's Detroit-style deep dish here. So I'm even more excited now about it. So thank you for this quick treat here. I like surprises. I like giving surprises, but I don't mind taking one now and then either. So thank you, love.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it. I cannot wait to try this pizza.
It's good.
Okay, so the pizza just showed up, and good Lord, it looks amazing. So enough of me.
Another guy.
Look at this Detroit-style deep dish. Look at the crust on that thing. Oh my God. That looks amazing. Tina got us a Supreme, so I can't wait to dig into this. All right, so Tina's digging in with her first bite. It is piping hot, but oh man. Okay. Top 10, I get it.
Game changer?
Now, I am a fan of another pizza place like 3 miles up the road, but this is, we'll be back. All right, piece number 2. Look at the sauce on top of that. This pizza is delicious. And now we're just gonna have to come over here again. You created a monster now. Because I love deep dish Detroit style pizza. That square, cheesy edge.
35 minutes away.
Yeah, we're a half hour, give or take, a couple minutes away, but this is just amazing. So, we just got out from having pizza. Sorry, I didn't film a whole lot in there. They had all kinds of music just blaring. I'll probably get a copyright anyway on this vlog, but honestly, it was that good, I don't care. Wow, thank you for this treat, darling. Oh
You're
my
welcome.
gosh. So yeah, it's in the top 10 pizzas here in the state of Michigan, right over on the East Coast, about 5 minutes from Lexington, south in Lexington Heights. Again, you can see behind me the Water Tower Sports Pub. Oh my goodness, that pizza was just downright amazing, and I like a good deep dish, a good Detroit style. It had the 2 stripes of sauce on the top of it. It was so good.
You're welcome.
It's one of them life-changing kind of pizzas. No, it was really good, though. In all seriousness, the Supreme rocked. I know I had a little bit of video that I did take in there, not a lot, but I'm going to put a picture on it in just a second as we leave you. So thank you guys for watching this vlog. We appreciate it. Again, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. It means a lot to me. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. That I would appreciate. It helps the channel out a lot. So thank you for a wonderful afternoon out, baby. Oh, I appreciate it. And we will see you guys soon in the next vlog. So
Thanks for hanging, guys.
Take care, guys. See ya.